Today, we are going to learn about different religions that you can find around the world. So, our theme this week, or these last few weeks, has been around the world. So, I thought it would be a lovely idea to just have a look at the different religions and the different beliefs that people have in different parts of the world. So, these symbols that you can see, these pictures, they're called symbols, they represent some of the different religions. We are just going to talk about a few of them today, the most popular ones. The first religion we're going to look at is called Christianity. That's that word there. And that is the largest religion that is celebrated around the world. Okay, and the symbol that we use as Christians, because if you are study Christianity, you are a Christian, and that is the cross. So that is the picture that you can see there of the cross. So people who are Christians believe in one God and a very forgiving God. And we believe that he sent his son Jesus, so that's the picture, Jesus Christ, to earth in his human form so that he could teach us all about God and die for our sins. Okay, so Christians read the Holy Bible. It has two parts. It has an Old Testament that was before Jesus was born, and it has a New Testament after Jesus was born. And there are different stories about God, about Jesus in that book. Most Christians go to a place of worship called a church, okay? And the most important celebration that Christians celebrate is Christmas, all right, which is when Jesus was born. So it was a very special day. And we also celebrate Easter, and that was when Jesus died for our sins. Okay, so those are the two big celebrations that Christians enjoy. The next religion we're going to have a look at is the Islam religion. Now, that is the second largest religion that is practiced in the world, and that's the symbol. It's like a moon and a star that they use. So if you see that symbol, then you know that Muslim people are celebrating the Islamic faith. Okay? Now, Muslims or Islamics believe in one God, but their God is called Allah. They believe that everything happens because of Allah. So both good things and bad things. They also believe that if you do good deeds, then Allah will be good to you. And they go to a place called a mosque to celebrate. So that's a picture of a mosque. Instead of a church, it's called a mosque. And there's not a lot of furniture inside a mosque, not like in a Christian church where you would have pews that you can sit in. We have screens that you can have a look at the words of songs. We have all sorts of different things inside a church. In a mosque, it is quite simple. And they read a book called the Quran. So that picture there is a book called the Quran, and it is written in Arabic language, all right? So once they get to the mosque, people take off their shoes, first of all. You can't wear your shoes into a mosque. And they kneel on a mat and they pray. So they don't sit in chairs, they kneel on mats. And then they pray. All right. So all the ladies cover their bodies with burqas. So they are beautiful cloths. They can be different colors, and they don't like anybody to see their bodies in public. And the men wear white. So generally they wear white robes, and then they have hats on their heads as well. And Muslim people pray 5 times a day. So the most important prayer that they do is on a Friday. So with Christian people, their most important day is a Sunday when you would go to church and pray. But Christians can pray anytime during the day. Islamic people go specifically to the mosque 5 times a day, or they pray at their place of home, and they get their mats out and they pray. But Friday is their special day of praying. All right. And their big celebration is called Ramadan. Now, Ramadan lasts for 30 whole days, and that's when they fast. So they don't eat anything during the daylight. So they have a little meal in the morning before the sun comes up, and then they don't eat or drink anything for a whole month during the day. And then when the sun goes down, they have another little meal. And at the end of Ramadan, they have a celebration. And you can see these men sitting on the floor, and they are having that special food, and they celebrate with a big party afterwards. And Ramadan, they believe, strengthens their family and their community, right? And they bake big pots of beautiful food for their whole community, and they all get together. They are very loving and giving, and they get together and they all share a special meal at the end of it. They believe in families being close and loving each other, which is wonderful. Right, the next religion is Judaism. All right, so it's Judaism, and it's represented by that star, and that star is called the Star of David. Now, Judeans believe that they were chosen as people of God, and they also believe in one God, but they only read the first 5 books of the Old Testament. And when they go and worship, they go to a synagogue. And their Holy Bible is there. It's called a Torah, and it's written in Hebrew. And it's the oldest of the Jewish languages. That God is still coming. God is their God, but Jesus, the Messiah, is still coming to earth. They don't read the second part of the Holy Bible, which is the New Testament. They only believe in the Old Testament, because they don't believe that Jesus has come yet. They're still waiting for him to come. And the priests, the Jewish priests, are called rabbis, and the very special rabbis wear hats, and some of the men actually liked to grow their hair, their sideburns long, okay? Also, the men wear something called a kippah, which is on their heads. And that's just to protect their heads and have respect, so that you can't see the top of their heads. So those are the special outfits that some of the Jewish people who believe in Judaism wear. All right? The celebration that they have is Hanukkah. Now, Hanukkah is also celebrated around our Christmas time, but it's not Christmas. Okay, it lasts for 8 days. And as you can see, there's candles there. There's 8 candles. Each day they light a candle. And that celebration is a festival of lights. That's why the candles are lit each day, and they give each other gifts, and they have a special meal every day. They also like to celebrate Passover. And Passover is when they remember that they were freed from Egypt, and Moses led them out of Egypt. So they love to celebrate Passover every year. They eat special food, and they can't eat bread that has got yeast in it, so it can't be normal risen bread. So they eat flat bread. As you can see in that picture, those are matzahs. They eat those breads because it's flat bread, and they have special food, kosher food that is prepared in a special way to celebrate Passover. All right. The next religion is Buddhism. And this is their symbol of the Buddha people, the Buddhism, and the Buddhists, I should say, they don't worship any god. They rather believe in Dharma, which explains the truth about the universe and the nature. So they just love the universe and nature, and they pray to the universe and to nature. They do have a little statue. It's called a Buddha. So that is the Buddha there. He's raising his right hand in protection, and he's just a symbol of courage and protection from fear and anger. Right? They're a very peaceful people. Love to be calm. When they go and worship, they go to a monastery or to a temple like that. And Buddhists like to wear robes. They shave their heads and they wear robes that are usually brown or orange in color. Okay, so they are very peaceful. It's a very peaceful religion. Okay. They are called monks. And they believe in reincarnation. Now, reincarnation is when people are born again after they've died. So they believe that you come back after you've died, you get reborn again, and you come alive again in a different form. So their goal and their aim in life is for inner peace. They just want to be peaceful and they let go of all their natural desire, earthly desires. So they don't have lots of things like cars and big houses and fancy clothes. They're very simple. And they are very happy with that in life. The next religion is Hinduism. So Hinduism, most Hindus are Indians, and their symbol is that symbol over there. They believe in multiple gods and goddesses. So they don't believe in just having one god. They have lots of gods and goddesses, so boy gods and girl gods. Right? They go to a Hindu temple when they go to pray. Their religious book is called the Holy Vedas, and that's the writing in their books. All right, so Hindu people also believe in reincarnation and they believe in karma. So if you are good and your actions are good, then you will come back to earth. When you have died, you'll reincarnate, you'll be born again, and you'll have an even better life. If you're not such a good person in this life now, and you're mean to people, then you would come back and you wouldn't have as many nice things as you have had before. So they believe that you should be good and kind to everyone so that you'll have a better life when you come back next time. All right. The ladies wear saris. They're very colorful. They always look beautiful. And before they get married, they actually put henna tattoos on their hands and feet to make them look prettier and to give them good luck. And those henna tattoos aren't like normal tattoos that stay on you forever. They actually come off after about 2 weeks. So it's a special ink. It's a natural ink from a plant that they just draw different patterns to make them look beautiful. And Hindu people celebrate Diwali. That's a very big celebration for them. Can you see all the big lights? They set off firecrackers, and that is also their celebration of lights. Okay, they love Diwali. And during Diwali, they celebrate their special goddess called Lakshmi. Her name is Lakshmi, and she's the goddess of wealth and good fortune. So she gives them good luck and money. And Diwali is a 5-day celebration where they honor the goddess Lakshmi. And it's like it's their New Year's celebration. So that's why they set off fireworks. And they have a big party and they have lots of lovely food and they have lots of beautiful sweets that they make. And their food is very delicious. Right. So as you can see, there are lots of religions around the world. I've just chosen a few of the most popular ones to share with you. But even though there are we believe different things in the world, we are all special. Okay. And I'm going to show you now a video. It's just got music in it. No one's talking, but it shows you 5 different children who are all around the world. They live in different places around the world, and it shows you them getting up in the morning. They have their breakfast. They get dressed in a special way, and they're getting ready to go to their place, their special place of worship. So even though we have lots of religions, we're all special in this world, and it's such a lovely video to watch. So I know I've spoken for a long time. I'm going to be quiet now, and you can just watch these 5 children and what they get up to. And I hope you've enjoyed this celebration of different religions today.